Hello everyone, today we want to talk about top 10 Hugh Jackman movies. Number 10. The Fountain, 2006, director Darren Aronofsky. Stars Rachel Weisz, Ellen Burstyn, Mark Margolis. A man travels through time on a quest for immortality and to save the woman he loves. As a 16th century conquistador, Thomas searches for the legendary Fountain of Youth. As a present-day scientist, he desperately struggles to cure the cancer that is killing his wife. Finally, as a 26th century astronaut in deep space, Tom begins to grasp the mysteries of life, love, and death. IMDb 7.2, Metascore 51, Rotten Tomatoes 63.
Before you couldn't feel the cold.
Tommy?
I'm calling Dr. Lippert.
No, I'm afraid.
Number 9. Eddie the Eagle, 2016, director Dexter Fletcher. Stars Taron Egerton, Joe Hartley, Mark Benton. Cut from the Olympic ski team, British athlete Michael Eddie Edwards travels to Germany to test his skills at ski jumping. Fate leads him to Bronson Peary, a former ski jumper who now works as a snowplow driver. Impressed by Edwards' spirit and determination, Peary agrees to train the young underdog, despite an entire nation counting him out. IMDb 7.3, Metascore 54, Rotten Tomatoes 82.
Don't make the same mistake, Eddie. Okay? I'm begging you. Do it right, or don't do it at all.
Number 8. X-Men, 2000, director Bryan Singer. Stars Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Famke Janssen. They are children of the atom, Homo superior, the next link in the chain of evolution. Each was born with a unique genetic mutation, which at puberty manifested itself in extraordinary powers. In a world filled with hate and prejudice, they are feared by those who cannot accept. Led by Javier, X-Men fight to protect a world that fears them. IMDb 7.3, Metascore 64, Rotten Tomatoes 83.
It's been almost 15 years, hasn't it? Living from day to day, moving from place to place, with no memory of who or what you are.
Shut up.
Number 7. The Wolverine, 2013, director James Mangold. Stars Hiroyuki Sanda, Famke Janssen, William Lee. Lured to a Japan hasn't seen since World War II, century-old mutant Wolverine finds himself in a shadowy realm of Yakuza and samurai. Wolverine is pushed to his physical and emotional brink when he is forced to go on the run with a powerful industrialist's daughter and is confronted for the first time with the prospect of death. As he struggles to rediscover the hero within himself, he must grapple with powerful foes and the ghosts of his own haunted past. IMDb 6.7, Metascore 61, Rotten Tomatoes 70. Number 6. The Greatest Showman, 2017, director Michael Gracie. Stars Zac Efron, Michelle Williams, Rebecca Ferguson. Growing up in the early 18th century, P.T. Barnum displays a natural talent for publicity and promotion, selling lottery tickets by age 12. After trying his hands at various jobs, P.T. turns to show business to indulge his limitless imagination, rising from nothing to create the Barnum and Bailey Circus. IMDb 7.5, Metascore 48, Rotten Tomatoes 71.
I will take care of your daughter and I will give her life as grand as this one.
Number 5. Les Miserables, 2012, Director Tom Hooper. Stars Russell Crowe, Anne Hathaway, Amanda Seyfried. After 19 years as a prisoner, Jean Valjean is freed by Javert, the officer in charge of the prison workforce. Valjean promptly breaks parole, but later uses money from stolen silver to reinvent himself as a mayor and factory owner. Javert vows to bring Valjean back to prison. 8 years later, Valjean becomes the guardian of a child named Cosette after her mother's death. But Javert's relentless pursuit means that peace will be a long time coming. IMDb 7.5, Metascore 63, Rotten Tomatoes 74.
It seems to me we may have met. Your face is not a face I would forget.
Number 4, Bad Education, 2019. Director Corey Finley. Stars Alison Janney, Ray Romano, Catherine Narducci. A Long Island school's superintendent and his assistant are credited with bringing the district unprecedented prestige. Frank is a master of positive messaging, whether before an audience of community leaders or in an office with a concerned student or parent. That changes when a student reporter uncovers an embezzlement scheme of epic proportions, prompting Frank to devise an elaborate cover-up. IMDb 7.1, Metascore 79, Rotten Tomatoes 89.
When there's this much at stake, we need to know what we're dealing with.
Frank.
After everything we've worked for.
Number 3, Prisoners, 2013. Director Denis Villeneuve. Stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Viola Davis, Maria Bello. Keller Dover faces a parent's worst nightmare when his 6-year-old daughter Anna and her friend go missing. The only lead is an old motorhome that had been parked on their street. The head of the investigation, Detective Lucky, arrests the driver, but a lack of evidence forces Lucky to release his only suspect. Dover, knowing that his daughter's life is at stake, decides that he has no choice but to take matters into his own hands. IMDb 8.1, Metascore 70, Rotten Tomatoes 84.
They said he tried to get away. I don't understand why he would try to run away.
I hear what you're saying. I'm not crossing anybody off my list. Just let me do my job.
Number 2, Logan, 2017. Director James Mangold. Stars Patrick Stewart, Daphne Keane, Richard E. Grant. In the near future, a very Logan cares for an ailing Professor X at a remote outpost on the Mexican border. His plan to hide from the outside world gets upended when he meets a young mutant who is very much like him. Logan must now protect the girl and battle the dark forces that want to capture her. IMDb 8.1, Metascore 77, Rotten Tomatoes 92.
2, 3.
All right, boss.
You know the drill.
Goddamn hat.
Get the hell out of here.
Before we talk about number 1, please subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. Number 1, The Prestige, 2006. Director Christopher Nolan. Stars Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Scarlett Johansson. An illusion gone horribly wrong pits two 19th century magicians, Alfred Borden and Rupert Anger, against each other in a bitter battle for supremacy. Terrible consequences loom when the pair escalates their feud, each seeking not just to outwit, but to destroy the other man. IMDb 8.5, Metascore 66, Rotten Tomatoes 84.
Adam, if you place one hand on the back of the cage, one hand on the front, thank you. Sir, one hand on the bottom of the cage, one hand on the top.